What were you thinking? Did you think I wouldn't find out? I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture. But nothing's changed. But how dare you!
Outfits as possible. So right now, the summary is we are currently doing a quest for Therese. So now we're gonna go back and do one more thing real quick, and then we can do literally one of the best levels in gaming history. Yippee-ki-yay! I'm curious to see what our next outfit is.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime.
So when we get to the next area, we'll get a new outfit.
So what'd you find out about?
Oh, I need to read these. He fled someplace downtown.
All right, then. I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me find Muddy and a couple of other jumpers. Thanks for all your help.
You can thank me in American dollars.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. Here you are. See you around, then. If you ever find yourself or a loved one locked
I need to ease
up,
into my voice. It's
call.
gonna be bad. I will. Later. I'm engaged in serious crimes. I have to admit something. This level used to scare me so bad. And I know that's so ridiculous, but it used to legitimately scare me so bad. Oh, I just got hit by something. Grand opening. Santa Monica celebrates the new Ocean House Hotel. So we're currently in the Ocean House Hotel. I'm trying not to get clocked by anything. Oh, I got clocked by something. This level is, I really do believe it's one of the best levels in game design. It's like one of those things. Oh, yep. I'm gonna die. I have died here before. Family missing. Fire department searches Ocean House for remains. Stop. I know he wants to kill me. I'm currently being battered. Oops. Sorry. I'm getting beaten and battered. Hotel Hell. Child's severed head found in the hotel laundry room. Time to find the laundry room. Time to look at some severed heads. There's a lot happening right now. Well, no heads. The boiler room. This always creeps me out because if you look through there, you can see him. And he's not there. I always love that. I'm so scared right now. I don't want to die. Please let me go. Oh, God. Let's go over to Miss Ma'am over here. Okay, I really am being beaten up. I don't know how to stop. Yeah, I'm not winning. Another body. Please say second child was chopped up like firewood. Always a good child's drawing. Ooh. Oh. I'm dodging. I dodged some of the things. Okay, didn't dodge that one. Oh, there it is. Upstairs key. Okay, I knew it. I'm coming down. No one can stop me. Murder-suicide. Ocean House killer possibly responsible for the inferno. And a geography bee. Help me. Girl, I am trying. This is the charred remains of what looks like a diary. So this is 1958. Just arrived here at the Ocean House. We have a week-long holiday here in Santa Monica, and Ed has booked us a room for the hotel's grand opening. It's a wonderful place, almost magical. The children have been swimming all afternoon. The first 2 days have been almost perfect, except that Ed can't seem to stop asking about the locket I received from my mother. He seems to think it was sent by some other admirer. Ed can be sweet, but sometimes his jealousy can get the better of him. Sun is out today, not a cloud in the sky. Ed seems a little on edge, keeps guessing as to who my new boyfriend is. Silly Ed. There's a picnic for the hotel guests this morning, quite a grand affair. Ed is in a dark mood. I don't know what I can do to reassure him that he is my one and only love, and the only time he seems to brighten up was when he was speaking to the groundskeeper. Boys and their tools. We only have 2 days left. Thank God we're finally going home. Ed won't speak to me or the children. I found him more than once in the bathroom holding the locket and staring at it. I'm afraid he suffered some sort of breakdown. I've told him we can just go home, but he just shakes his head. He won't look at me. I just want to go home. Ed left early this morning and I haven't seen him since. If I haven't seen him in another hour, I'm going to call the hotel manager. Against my better wishes, Ed Jr. went to look for him downstairs in the basement. I'm going to send Tiffany down to fetch him. Wait, someone's knocking on the door. Oh my God, Ed covered in blood, coming to kill me. Locked myself in the bathroom, but he's gone crazy. He keeps shouting we'll be together forever, and he'll never let me go. Someone please... Dun, dun.
He's coming.
She got killed by her husband. Oh, thank you. I've always wanted to voice act. Didn't mean to do that either. Okay, thank God. I was like, what is happening? Let me through. I'm trying my best here. Oh, I've died to that a lot. Oh, okay. I like the little music. Oh, I like the little music box. Hi. Oh God. Am I going the right way? I don't think purple equals good. Oh, getting my ass beat again. It's happening again, everybody. Uh-oh, I hadn't saved. You guys are gonna see me cheat in this game. Yeah, you guys are gonna see me cheat in this game. This is a really cool thing about old games, is there's so much you can do. We made it. And we did it. We got the pendant. It was all but a dream. God, a lot of clanging and clamoring going on. Got a blast. Alright, no more cheating.
Just waiting around for my master. Oh man. Wow. Bertram had me keeping an eye on this guy. This Asian dude who's been poking around Santa Monica. Bertram thought he might be a vampire or something like a vampire. I don't know.
Want me to take care of it?
Yeah, right on. Okay, like I said, he's some kind of Asian vampire thing, you know? The only clue I got is this driver's license that he dropped once while I was tailing him. He's so freaked out that I haven't even had a chance to check it out.
Driver's license? Shouldn't that tell you who he is?
The picture on the license isn't him. I don't know why he had it, but, well, it might help you find out where he is and what he's doing. Here, take it.
Alright, I'll take care of it.
Just come back and let me know the job's done so I can stop freaking out. Maybe I'll see Bertram by then.
I like that I'm not in trouble for literally punching someone in the back of the skull before I entered here.
How odd. I was just having naughty
I love
thoughts
you,
about
my
you.
wife.
You made quite an impression earlier. Did you come up just to cheer lonely little me?
Yes, and a matter of fact, I did. I couldn't stop thinking about you.
Really? Do I often pogo stick through your thoughts wearing nothing but a smile? Be honest. Or don't.
All the time, Jeanette. What do I do in your thoughts?
What all swayed kittens do. On
Jeanette's
hands
the
and knees,
best
you lap up the
necro.
neck of me. And we purr, kitten, like dragonflies buzzing around frog bellies.
Kinky.
So, Therese told me you might be back with something for her.
Yes, I love
Do you
Sweater
have
Weather.
it with you?
I'm not giving it to anyone but Therese.
I'm not just some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
No, please calm down.
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
Understand, but I still can't give it to you.
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
I'm sorry to hear that, Jeanette, but I really need to give it to Therese.
Fine. You hold on to it. Since you were so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
What would put a smile on that face?
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there.
Mountain
Lots
goats
of
are great.
influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
For you? Anything.
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
I'm not going to steal charity money.
It's not what you think. Every pretty penny dropped in that box is going right into some other kindred's purse. You'd be crooking for
We will
the
be
dirty
stealing.
steal.
I'm not stealing charity money, but I'll do the rest. Then you'll call off the feud?
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so
I love She
long.
Wants Revenge as well. Myro, you asked about naughty scenes. We may amuse ourselves together, but I'm not sure it's possible.
Oh, well, it's a little different, but entirely possible.
So Myro, this
Come
is
sit
for
next
you.
to me on the bed. I'll show you.
So that's what you get. It was, don't worry, we're both in love. And then you can't talk to her afterwards. Back to the hospital first. That's the blood stain from the guy I punched in the back of the head and nobody got mad at me for, so. Hey.
Blood don't grow on trees.
What can I do to make up for the girl I
Now
freed?
that you let that one go, I have to go out and find someone else to fill the chair. But it's kind of chilly out, and now that my co-pilot's been devoured, I'm flying solo. I need a new body. Find another donor and I'll whip up a fresh batch.
Okay, here we go. I was at a movie theater. No, I was robbing an old liquor store clerk
Yes?
one time. Shouts at me, threatens me, says they're gonna
Keep
kill me.
going.
Let's just say they fell on a sharp object 26 times.
You're okay with me. Need a fix?
Okay, sweet. Okay, that actually worked. Slay. We completed the ocean house. And now we have to slash some paintings for Jeanette. And let's see, what quests do we have? We have to slash some paintings of Gallery Noir. We have to help Knox. We're trying to free the ghost from the ocean house. And we're also looking for Muddy Mike Durbin, but we won't be able to do that until a little bit later. I love it. I really think it's wonderful.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you're
This is one of my
committing a
favorite characters.
351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in.
Wow, the way you said that was so commanding.
Well, Missy, that's just a natural response that people have to someone in my kind of position. The risks.
It does look better than Gollum. I still want to play that
authority.
game.
It's a tough job, but somebody's gotta do it.
Want to know a secret? Power is a real turn on to me.
Yeah, you know, you'd be surprised how often I hear that in this line of work. It's a uniform, you know. Women just can't get over the uniform.
Oh, don't stop talking.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, if I continue to engage you in conversation, it's a violation of Code 613.
How about we get to know each other better right now? I love him. I think his name's Chunk. I could be wrong, though. It's something like that. Don't mind if I do. I didn't even start combat, but the combat music started playing. There are multiple endings. I don't know why I was gonna say, but Cain is cursed by God. Thank you. I forgot what it was, and I didn't want to look it up. I have not, but that sounds amazing. Okay, I remember being aggressively bad at this. I didn't mean to do that. Look at my moves. I'm like schmoovin'. I'm annoyed because you can't feed on him, which I think is stupid because he's literally made of blood. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Alright, let's find boxy boxes and take care of Nox's little situation. So, I'm not going to read these records because I don't want to, but basically, there's this type of Asian vampire that is different from the vampires that we are. And he's been doing some, like, reconnaissance for whoever his master is and watching regular vampires in Santa Monica and stalking Nox, who we're finding. Hey, he has a crossbow and a katana, which is like super unfair because he can deal so much damage. Like, so much. Where did he just ascend to? Get back here. I don't think I can eat him. I will take your katana and crossbow, though. Good day to you, sir. Okay, slay.
Yo, girl, do that thing yet?
I did. You don't have to worry about it anymore.
Oh, thank God! Oh, man! Yes! That thing was hounding me like every night. Look, still haven't heard anything from Bertram. Sorry, okay? Still let him know, but for now, I have no way to repay you.
Do you have any idea what that thing was?
Bertram said it's like a vampire, but different, you know? It's like what they have in China instead of vampires. He said lots of them have been coming to California for some reason, I don't know.
He's special. That's interesting. I better be going.
Hey, what's up, girl? Oh, man, thanks
we're
again
not.
for your help.
You. What were you thinking?
About?
The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out? Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture. But nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others. But how dare you!
Didn't do I swear.
Don't lie to me. Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing it. It was probably all Tongue's idea. I'll deal with them later. But that's still no excuse for you ruining my museum.
Swear I didn't do it. I even brought the item from the Ocean House and a diary from
Excellent. I'll take that.
She
However,
voices
Jeanette
Daphne from
claimed you did
Scooby-Doo.
it for her.
And a bunch of other
Let's
people.
say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud.
What do you think?
There's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has,
Cookie dough.
it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
For Santa Monica's most powerful kindred? I'd be happy to.
I made some
Thank you.
threats
Kind of
against my
keeping the
sister.
vampire look
Idle
still
threats
going.
involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
The Baron of Santa Monica wants her sister back. I will get her sister
For all her
back.
unwholesome diversions and
you.
irritating disruptions, I should be less tolerant of her. She is my sister, however, and I suppose I'm obligated to forgive her her trespasses. I did sire her, after all. Please, be quick about it.
All right, I'll take care of it later.
Hey, where you going, man?
Don't you dare threaten me, mortal.
Don't hurt me.
I won't. Hello?
I'm terribly sorry about that. My sister was just furious about your refusal to take part in her designs, so she sent those men to kill you. But I'm going to make sure it never happens again. Drop by. We'll take care of this tongue business. She's crazy! Help!
So I persuaded my way out of that, but normally these guys try to kill you. So basically we got set up and one of the sisters was trying to kill me. This is the best scene ever. Sorry, I just love this scene.
You stay out of this. To think anyone would risk their life for this filthy, tainted waste of blood.
Thank you, Abby.
This will just make it easier to kill both of you. Help! Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear! Shut up, Jeanette. I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me. You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
Why are you both fighting?
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to
Yeah,
rid
you
the
didn't know,
night
you're
of this
fine.
deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable.
We might know that.
So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say
Oh my
daddy's
gosh,
little
Paige,
girl?
thank you so
You wanna
much
know
for
just how depraved the Baron
resubscribing
of
for
Santa Monica
21
can
months.
be.
I appreciate it.
Jeanette,
I love you so
love
much.
the
Thank
world
you.
to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much
I
he
forgot to
loved
say a
you
trigger
in your
warning
ear
about
before
this.
he. Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Fit check. I can't back up enough. We have like a cute little dress, another tie front dress, and then this is actually a robe. But it feels very vampiric and it's very comfortable. Both of you stop.
Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut up!
Stop it right now, both of you. Her backstory is actually, their backstory is really sad.
Don't try and stop me. I've had to overlook her treachery, her seduction, relations with my enemies,
So,
and the consequences.
if you guys
of
haven't figured
I
it
won't
out,
endure
they're
her any longer.
Malkavian.
Endure me? Dear sister, you've done everything you could to smother me. You love to bury me in your closet, along
you,
with all
Paige.
your other skeletons. I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for
Paige.
every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
So basically, like what her backstory is that she had a really, really abusive childhood. So one of them is the main personality. It's split personality. She had a really, really messed up childhood. A bunch of terrible things happened to her. So she developed dissociative identity disorder. And I'm pretty sure Jeanette is the secondary personality and Therese was the initial one that existed. And if you go through this entire dialogue, which I'm not going through it because they talk about a lot of triggering things and I don't really want to do that. But she went to a mental asylum and it made her, it like suppressed the Jeanette personality. But then when she agreed to become a vampire, she became a Malkavian, which brought it back. If you both want to continue to exist, you're going to have to live with each
She's a
other.
control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against
she
anything
does.
that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
Both of you have been working against the other. Together you'd be a power.
I don't think that's possible. How could I ever think to trust her again? Trust me? Who could trust you after what happened with Father Dearest? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
That's all in the past. Forget about it.
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese.
Well,
Because
I
I'd
guess they
fallen
talk about
asleep
it
in her
anyway.
bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
No matter what happens, you two need to move on, need each other to move on.
Why? How will this time be any different?
Think of how powerful you could be if you worked together.
Therese doesn't like to share. Jeanette's irresponsible. She's undependable. A venture like mine requires class and distinction, which is something a pigtailed, face-painting harlot does not lend very well. You do have a way with words, sister. You're right. I'm not in the same class, am I? I mean, murderers are so respectful these days.
Reese, let Jeanette have more responsibility.
More responsibility? So that she can ruin every opportunity I give her? Of course. You're the only one who can secure zoning permits and shake hands. I'd never be able to keep up.
So Jeanette was first. Well, Harley Quinn came out in the 80s. Jeanette came out in 2004. But Jeanette's design inspired Harley Quinn designs in the Arkham games. That's a fact. Jeanette, stop sabotaging your sister's plans.
But I only do it for attention and out of love. You do it because you're vindictive and jealous, and you deserve it.
If you'll call the truth and run this place equally, there's no need to kill each other.
If she would stop treating me like a child, if she would start behaving like a rational adult.
Both must have gotten along at one time.
Yes, there was a time. When I was a child, I didn't have many friends. I suppose Jeanette was the only one. We never did get to go out of the house
Kaiser,
much.
take care.
Father wouldn't allow us. He said we'd get hurt, so we stayed inside and we imagined our own worlds. And we spent so much time there together, ruling over those places. Those were happier times, before we grew apart.
You don't really want to kill each other, do you?
I never did. No, I guess I don't. Jeanette, if I were to offer you equal control in Santa Monica, would you quit consorting with Tongue? I'll stop working against you with him. But since I've got him in my pocket already, there's no reason for me not to pay him a little visit once in a while, when he can be of use. That's not a bad plan.
I appreciate that.
There's just
that is
one
a
more
high
thing.
compliment.
I want to be in charge of Santa Monica, but only publicly. I want you to continue to convince others that our relations are strained. That way, we know who our enemies are. I agree.
Give me the gun, Therese.
Take it. I'd hate to look at it again and think of what almost transpired. I suppose now that Jeanette and I have settled our differences, I'll call off the feud with Tongue. Bertram's hiding in an empty oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him to expect a visitor, and I'll ask him to be extra nice.
Goodbye, you pair of lunatics.
Please give Santa Monica's regards to the prince. And keep your tongue tied about what happened tonight, or we'll have to
Play.
kill you.
Love you both. Anyway, that's one of my favorite twists in gaming, and it's just fun. It's a fun little twist, and it's well done. So some other things like choices matter. You can side with Therese and have her kill Jeanette, and then the Camarilla gets stronger. Or you can also side with Jeanette and have her kill Therese, and the Anarchs get stronger. You can also give Jeanette the pendant. You can also not slash the paintings. Like, there's a bunch of different things that you can do with this.